what? You got a problem with Canada gooses. You got a problem with me, and I suggest that that one marinate.
I really find your shirt interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Rachel, if you can get a shot of his shirt. It says, if you've got a problem with Canada gooses, you've got a problem with me.
It's from the, have you seen the show Letterkenny?
Letterkenny? I haven't heard of it.
It's a quote from Letterkenny. This is,
What's the show about?
well, it takes place in Canada, a small town in Canada, based on Listowel, but it's called Letterkenny. Fictional town called Letterkenny. This guy right here, he's the toughest guy in Letterkenny, and the whole quote goes, if you've got a problem with Canada gooses, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that one marinate. And since he's
Nice.
the toughest guy in Letterkenny, everybody's afraid of him, and so if you've got a problem with Canada gooses...
Does Letterkenny does he like gooses, and that's why he says that? Is it more or less a symbol of nationalism for him?
The episode itself, they want to build a golf course over the habitat where these gooses live.
Oh, dude, he sounds based.
And so he is. He's pissed, he's pissed about it. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's cool. That's cool,
funny,
man.
It's a funny show. It's just.
Yeah. So what's your name? I'm Cole, by the way. Jason? Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jason, are you vegan or vegetarian?
I'm everything.
Everything?
Everything, yeah.
Okay.
But I do tend to eat a lot of the vegan cheeses, the plant-based meats.
Okay, cool. And why do you?
I do love my meats. But
Right. So why do you consume like vegan cheeses? What's the impetus behind that? Why do you do that?
Health.
Health. Okay. Have you ever heard about the dairy industry?
Not really, no.
Yeah. Would you like to watch a 7-minute video? I can pay you $10 to watch it, and it's about how cows are treated in the dairy industry. Would you be interested in that?
Hey, do we have 7 minutes? He's gonna pay me $10. Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna fire it up.
Animal agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar industry controlled by some of the world's most powerful people, and is an industry rooted in lies, secrecy, and animal abuse. Our schools, governments, doctors, and media have hidden the truth for long enough. Here is what they don't want you to see. In the dairy industry, cows need to be pregnant in order to produce milk. In order to collect the bull sperm to impregnate the female cow, the farmer masturbates the cow's penis. Once the sperm has been collected, the female cow is restrained whilst the farmer inserts their arm into the cow's anus to hold the cervix in place. Then, a metal rod is used to insert the sperm into the cow's vagina. When the mother gives birth, her baby is taken from her so that the milk intended for her calf can be sold to humans. If her baby is male, he is considered a waste product in the dairy industry and is usually killed within a week. If the cow's baby is female, she will also become a dairy cow and will go through the same process as her mother year after year. When dairy cows can no longer produce milk, they are sent to the slaughterhouse to be killed. Only female chickens lay eggs, which means that when the male and female chicks hatch, the male chicks are left on the conveyor belt and are killed immediately by a macerator. This is because they are considered a waste product in the egg industry. The process is the same for all eggs, including free-range, organic, and RSPCA-approved eggs. The female baby chicks are taken off the conveyor belt, where the tips of their beaks are burnt off without pain relief. The female chicks are then transported to farms where they are forced to lay hundreds of eggs in crowded and unsanitary conditions. After a year and a half, the chickens are carelessly thrown into crates and loaded onto trucks destined for the slaughterhouse. The chickens are already severely traumatized from careless handling and crowded conditions. This journey will be the first and last time that they see the light of day. At the slaughterhouse, the chickens are hung upside down and lowered headfirst into a tank of electrified water in order to stun them. Shortly after, their throats will be cut by an automated blade. If chickens move their heads when they are approaching the blade, they may end up drowning in the scalding water further down the process. In the pork industry, the same process begins with the farmer collecting the male pig's sperm by masturbating the boar's penis. The farmer then inserts the sperm into the female pig's vagina in order to impregnate her. Once the mother pig gives birth, she is confined to a metal device called a farrowing crate, where she is unable to move or turn around to see her babies. All of her piglets will have their teeth clipped and their tails cut off with no pain relief. Unhealthy piglets are deemed a waste product and are slammed against a concrete wall or floor by farmers. This is standard practice in the pork industry. When the pigs are only 6 months old, they are sent to the slaughterhouse to be killed. In the pork industry, pigs are lowered into a CO2 gas chamber where they will suffocate and burn from the inside out. Finally, they will then be hung upside down and have their throats slit. In the fishing industry, fish are thrown into ice-cold water where they can take up to 30 minutes to suffocate to death. Even though their screams are silent, it has been scientifically proven that fish can feel pain. These practices happen to animals all over the world. Australia, USA, United Kingdom, Canada, Thailand, Cambodia, Spain, France, Mexico. The only way to end this suffering is to stop eating animals, wearing animals, and using animals for experiments and entertainment. Scientific studies have shown that eating meat, dairy, and eggs could cause a variety of diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. More than 800 scientific studies worldwide have proven that processed meats such as bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats are a Class 1 carcinogen, meaning that they cause cancer in humans. Even though these products are known to be harmful to our health, they are readily available to children in schools and sick patients in hospitals. A plant-based diet can provide all of the essential vitamins and nutrients, including protein, iron, and calcium. And has even been proven to reverse certain diseases and cancers. Animal agriculture is not only responsible for inflicting unimaginable suffering on animals, it is the leading cause of species extinction, ocean dead zones, water pollution, and habitat destruction. It's time we change the way we view animals, to see them as individuals who are here with us, not for us. From this moment on, you can no longer say that you didn't know.
You know that over 95% of animals come from places like that in the U.S.?
Really? I did not know that.
It's something like 98% of animals are intensively farmed in those processes. Those are industry standards.
Wow.
Would you be surprised to find that all those facilities were humane approved or like RSPCA approved?
Because yes, I would be, because
They were.
There were certain. For a while I dated somebody and we would only eat from certain companies because they were humane.
Right. That's a marketing term that we call humane washing.
Yeah.
And it's when a company tries to hide what they actually do. Like, for instance, there's a company called Vital Farms Eggs, and they call their eggs ethical, right? And they say ethical on the packaging. But do you remember the video you saw about the chicks and that?
Yes, yes.
I talked with their customer service, and they told me they source from hatcheries that kill chicks in that manner, or they gas them to death.
Oh, they straight up told you.
Yes, they said all hatcheries in the U.S. do that, and I believe them. Like, that's the truth.
Wow.
Because the male chicks, they can't lay eggs, right? So if they can't lay eggs, they don't get as big as the broiler chickens. So the farmers can't waste feed on them because they don't get as big. Right. So because they can't lay eggs and they're not like quote unquote meat chickens, they get ground up. So what did you think about, I'm gonna let you go here in like 2 or 3 minutes, okay? But what did you think about what was happening in the video? Is that something you would want to support?
No.
Right.
You know, I enjoy barbecue and I enjoy steaks and burgers and things like that. Like I said, I knew that some places, some did it that way. But not as far as 98%.
Do you think it's worth the risk to buy a product that contains like eggs or milk or flesh after seeing something like that? Is it really worth it, 15 minutes of pleasure to cause that much pain to you?
No.
Would you be willing to go vegan?
I don't know. Because I'm halfway there. I'm halfway. We drink almond milk at home. I don't know when the last time I had real milk was. We buy the vegan cheeses. We try to eat more salads. And a lot of it was from health because my sister-in-law teaches a nutrition course. So we are making efforts to eat better instead of just gorging on the greasy, fatty things.
Right.
But now I got another reason.
Yeah. Well, all right, man.
All right.
Can I give you my number and show you my YouTube channel? And I want to send you some information on going vegan. Would you be willing to give it a try if I send you some info?
I could look into it, yeah.
All right, man. Cool. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
Animal cruelty avoided.
Fucking A.